Good morning and welcome back to your daily English chat. It is the very first day of June, and honestly, it already feels like summer's knocking on the door.
Right? One day it's spring, and the next morning, the air just smells warmer.
Exactly that. I'm Emily, and as always, I'm here with Lisa. So grab your coffee and settle in with us.
I went iced today. First iced coffee of the season, so it's basically a milestone.
A milestone worth celebrating, honestly.
Thank you. I take my coffee very seriously around here.
Clearly. And if you're new here, welcome to the table.
We're really glad you found us this morning.
Every day, we take a few real news stories and just talk through them like friends.
So you pick up real, natural English while we gossip about the world. If that sounds fun, tap subscribe so you don't miss a morning.
Well said. We have a really fun lineup today. Big sports news, the cutest animal story, and a sweet treat to finish.
Cute animals and dessert? You had me at the menu.
Then let me give you today's key word, the one that quietly ties all three stories together. The word is debut, spelled D-E-B-U-T.
Debut. I love that. There's something exciting about a first appearance.
That's the whole mood today. A team stepping onto a huge stage, some little ones showing their faces, and something brand new to taste.
3 very different debuts before lunch. I'm so into it.
Right? Then let's not keep everyone waiting.
Okay, now I'm genuinely curious. Let's get into it.
So our first story is huge for soccer fans. The U.S. men's national team just revealed its squad for this summer's World Cup.
Oh, this is the big one. The tournament is actually being held here in North America this year, right?
It is. 3 countries are co-hosting this time, so the team gets to play on home soil. That is a massive deal. Playing at home changes everything. The crowd, the energy, no long flights. That has to feel special. Totally. The head coach, Pochettino, picked 26 players for the journey.
26? So every single spot must have been a really tough decision.
Oh, for sure. And the headliner is Christian Pulisic, who has played for the country 84 times.
That is a serious amount of experience. He's clearly carrying a lot on his shoulders as the leader.
He really is, but what I love is the balance. Half the squad is back from the last big event, so there's wisdom, and yet the average age is still really young. That's a smart mix. Veterans who know the pressure paired with fresh legs who are hungry to prove themselves. Exactly. And here's a detail I adore. For the first time ever, all 3 goalkeepers play in the home league. I love that so much. Homegrown keepers guarding the net at a home tournament is just a beautiful story. It really is. And before anything official, the team plays a warm-up match with Senegal this weekend. A tune-up game, so this is their last quiet rehearsal before the lights come on. Precisely. Then their first real match is out in Los Angeles in the middle of the month. So the whole world will be watching them from the very first whistle. That's why this squad reveal is such a big debut moment for them. There's our key word, a whole team stepping into the spotlight at once. Honestly, I might have to tune in. You should. Even if you're not a diehard fan, the energy of a home crowd is contagious.
Sold. I'll bring the snacks and pretend I understand the offside rule.
Okay, switching gears completely. Our next story is pure cuteness. A wildlife park just introduced 3 baby foxes to the public. 3 baby foxes? I am already grinning. What kind of foxes are we talking about? They are called bat-eared foxes, and yes, the name is exactly what it sounds like. The ears are enormous. Oh, I can already picture it. Those tiny faces with giant satellite dish ears. That is the image. The ears can grow more than 5 inches tall. 5 inches on a little fox? They must hear absolutely everything around them. They really do. Those big ears actually help them find insects moving under the ground. A built-in superpower. Nature really thought of everything. It did, and these three little ones just came out of their den to make their public debut.
There's our keyword again. Their very first time in the spotlight. I bet they were a bit shy.
A little. But the sweetest part is the dad. He's a first-time father, and the care team says he's doing an amazing job protecting the family. A first-time dad stepping up like that? Honestly, that gives me a little emotional moment over here. Same. With this species, the father stays near the den to guard the babies while the mother goes off to find food. Oh, so he's the stay-at-home parent. I did not expect a fox story to be this wholesome. It only gets better. The kits chase crickets, play with mom's giant ears, and they just started nibbling on mealworms. Playing with mom's ears is the cutest thing I have heard all week. Those ears are basically toys. A built-in playground. They were born this spring, so they're still figuring the whole world out. Little balls of fluff learning how to be foxes. I genuinely need to go see them. You can! They're out at the park now, so visitors get to watch them tumble around. That's going straight to the top of my weekend list. Bring tissues. The cuteness is apparently overwhelming in person.
Noted. Emotional support tissues just for baby foxes.
All right, for our last story, let's talk dessert. A famous donut chain just dropped a limited time collection. Now we're talking. A limited time anything makes me want it immediately. Same energy here. So Krispy Kreme teamed up with the movie world for a Masters of the Universe donut line. Wait, the old cartoon heroes with the swords and the muscles? That is such a fun throwback. Exactly that. There are 3 donuts, each named after a character, and honestly, they all sound delicious. Okay, walk me through the menu. I need every single detail. So, there's a He-Man caramel crunch, a Skeletor double chocolate, and a Cringer cookie dough. Double chocolate for the villain? That tracks. The bad guy always gets the richest flavor. Right? And the cookie dough one sounds dangerous in the best possible way.
Cookie dough is my weakness. I wouldn't even make it to the car before opening the box.
I completely believe you. And they're surprisingly friendly on the wallet, too.
Oh, good. Tell me, because nostalgia usually comes with a markup.
A single donut is $2.89.
That's a reasonable price for a little hit of nostalgia. You get a treat and a memory at the same time.
Beautifully put. And it's their fresh debut for the season, so they'll only be around for a limited window.
There's our key word landing one more time. A brand new flavor making its first appearance, and the clock is already ticking.
So here's my question for you, Lisa. Which one are you grabbing first?
Oh, that's a cruel thing to ask a dessert person.
I know, so choose the caramel crunch, the double chocolate, or the cookie dough.
I have to start with the cookie dough. The hero can wait his turn.
A bold villain-first strategy. I respect the commitment.
Go big or go home. Preferably go home with a full box.
And that brings us to the end of today's chat. 3 first appearances, all in one single morning.
When you line them up, it is kind of perfect. A team, some foxes, and a donut, all making their debut.
That was the plan. A big debut can be a national team on home soil, or 3 tiny foxes leaving the den for the very first time.
And the lesson is, every fresh start counts. Even a new donut gets its own moment in the spotlight.
I love that takeaway. So before we go, here's today's question for everyone listening at home. Ooh, I'm ready. What are we asking? Out of today's 3 stories, which debut was your favorite? A, the World Cup squad, B, the baby foxes, or C, the new donuts?
Oh, that's tough. My heart is screaming B for the foxes, but my stomach is voting C.
A classic head versus stomach battle. I love it. What about all of you at home?
Tell us A, B, or C down in the comments. We honestly read them every single day.
We really do. And here's a softer one to sit with too. When did you last try something for the very first time?
Your own little debut, big or small, a new food, a new hobby, even speaking English out loud today.
That last one absolutely counts. Showing up here and listening is its own kind of debut.
So be proud of that. And if this chat made your morning a little brighter, a like and a subscribe really help.
They help more people find our little coffee table. Thank you for spending the first day of June with us.
Go make your own debut today, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone.